Channel Star. Eh?
Off the line, see now? Everybody?
Just a while ago.
You don't want nobody utter so. Come see boss, your time.
People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Now people, the first part of the video is called, it seems as if Linstead Brvk, to be specific, has become the wipe out the whole family capital of Jamaica. It seems as if Linstead has become, we are speaking about if them can't catch QUACO, them are going to catch him short. And even when them catch QUACO, they are also going to catch his short, his pants, his shoes, his lace, his socks, any and everything. And any blogger that you hear on YouTube talking about this, people and me, them get that slang they from. However, I lend them on a loan. So anyways, people, the moral of the story is that based on information that is out there, or based on facts that are out there, it is said that one man, and his name is Rashawn Chambers, OC Brushy, he was taken out while he was operating his cab in a place called Magazine Lane. And people, isn't it kind of ironic that a person whose name is Brushy, he got brushed away and he also got taken out on Magazine Lane. Now people, based on information that I have and based on the scene and based on the video, this does not look like Magazine Lane. This more looks like a place called Venetia Road. We are speaking about close to Anderson's Black Factory. However, people, if I am wrong, let me know. So anyways, people, based on word on the street, it is said that this man was driving his taxi, or even based on the video, he was driving his taxi when he picked up a couple of passengers. And the passenger, we are speaking about their assailant asking for a turn off. So people, if you don't know exactly what that is, that means that whenever you go in any sort of cab and you are basically asking the driver for turn off and let you off closer to your house, that is what they call a turn off. So people, it is said that there were at least a couple of passengers in the car when this person, we are speaking about the intended, we are talking about slap away man, ask the taxi driver, we are speaking about Brushy, for turn off. And people, it is said that as soon as he turned off, him pick up couple can in him melon, in him body, in him foot, all over. We are speaking about the body was basically riddled. So people, you can just imagine how the other passengers felt. However, the man came to do what exactly he came to do, and he took out Brushy. And people, after that, everybody has scrambled and them call the popo, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. Now people, like I said, what I am about to say is exclusive information. This is not in any sort of news. So therefore, me no want to hear no blogger talk about somebody tell them or them get information, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. So people, my point is this. Whenever any sort of incident happen like that in Jamaica, people start to wonder, people start to ponder, they start to ask questions. Is this person involved in any sort of illicit trade? Is this person involved in any sort of gang? And people, based on credible information on the street, it is said that they slapped away a cousin maybe about 2 weeks ago, and based on the information on the street, it is said that the family member of the baby mother, that he was basically ABUSING, was also behind it. And also based on information on the street, it is said that the cousin that got slapped away, he was also involved in some sort of gang activity. So people like them say any card can play, anything or something might be into something, because people like them say whenever you see smoke, there is always some set of FIRE. So therefore, it seems as if this is some sort of repercussion. This seems as if it is some sort of trickle-down effect based on the family background, based on his cousin background. And people, what is even more ironic or even more stranger is based on the fact that after the cousin got slapped away, a cousin or a family member that lives in Kingston ask him or advise him to basically move from Linstead, move from Brvk and come to a place called Kingston or somewhere else that is supposed to be safe. However, he claimed that he does not have any sort of problem with any sort of people, and people, based on information on the street, it is said that this man is a legitimate person. He is a taximan, and he also has a girlfriend, a white woman that lives overseas, that also sends him phone to Jamaica, so he hustles on the side. So people, based on information that I know to my knowledge, this man is not involved. However, this has to do something with his family member. We are speaking about a cousin that got slapped away. Now, people, when we talk about Linstead, like I said before, Linstead seems to be the place that is called to wipe out the family, the whole family in a Jamaica, and people, based on the fact that if you remember maybe about a couple of months ago, a lady and her name is MILLI and she works with the Transport Authority. She was taken out while she was sitting in the front of a minivan. We are speaking about in the Linstead, we are speaking about bus parks, so people like them say the same thing occurred as it pertains to she. She also had two sons that were slapped away back to back. And she relocated to Kingston. However, she found Christianity and she said that she was coming back to Linstead. And people, she made a fatal error, because when she came back, a little after she came back, she said that God would basically protect her. People, she was also wrong. She basically made the wrong decision. And people, she basically lived, or she basically got slapped away to tell the tale. So people, the moral of the story is this: whenever your family member or anybody have any sort of problem in any sort of garrison, in any sort of ghetto era, it is a sign, it is a red flag that maybe you should take for yourself like that dance. And people, we see that in both cases, we are speaking about as it pertains to Brushy and also MILLI, they made a decision that would come back to haunt them. So people, therefore, if you or anybody have any sort of problem in a Jamaica, people, they are going to also take you out, because them not care. Because like them say, if them can't catch QUACO, them are going to catch them shot. And even when them catch QUACO, they are also going to take out the shot, the pants, any and everything that is associated with it. They are going to basically erase the whole link out of the chain, point blank and period. So people, the moral of the story is this: whenever you hear about places like Linstead, don't think that it is a play place. It is just like those volatile communities. We are speaking about Montego Bay, we are talking about flankers, we are speaking about downtown, we are speaking about Mountain View, we are speaking about Rockford. It is just as bad as any one of them. And the truth and the facts that Linstead has a history of badness. As it pertains to Popo, we are talking about a person whose name is Cowboy. And if you know the legend of Banbury, we are speaking about Linstead, we are speaking about Victoria, we are speaking about Bag and Pan. So people, don't feel like Linstead is any sort of play place, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. We're speaking about True Jamaica Buzz. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, people, weeks after its defeat to the JLP, the PNP is in shambles. The PNP is broke. The PNP is desperate. And people, that is reflected in the fact that they sent out a couple of letters to persons that are working at the PNP Secretariat. We are speaking about at least 20 persons, because right now they are not getting the revenue. They are not expected to get the revenue based on the fact that they lost 48 to 15 or 49 to 14, whatever the case is. So people, the General Secretary, we are speaking about a person whose name is Julian Robertson. He said that it is going to affect the whole thing. We are talking about the whole PNP. And people, the truth and the facts that when we look at the margin of victory of the JLP versus the PNP, it is going to take them at least 3 or 4 elections to basically get back, if they'll ever get back. So people, the moral of the story is that the Jamaica Labour Party is the victorious party, and the PNP is in shambles. The PNP is broke. The PNP is desperate. And people, this is not a diss. This is basically facts that is going around. So people, take a look at the letters that were sent out to the workers. And people, when I speak about workers, we are speaking about at least 20 persons at one location. And based on the information, it is said that these are the persons that did administrative work, communication, and also organizing. So people, if they were in a shamble when they had these 20 persons, what is going to happen to the party when all of those 20 persons are gone, when all of those revenues are gone? Because based on the last election in 2016, I think that the JLP won 33 to 30 or 32 to 31, it was very close. However, in this case, we are speaking about it was polar opposite. It was a landslide. So people, the moral of the story is this. This is going to affect the whole political landscape in Jamaica. And people, the JLP is leading. And people, it does not look like anything is going to change anytime soon. We are speaking about for the next 3 or 4 elections. So people, the essence of what I am trying to say is that the PNP does not know its head from its foot right now, because we see that there's all sorts of confusion. They are dazed and confused as it pertains to the leaders. We are speaking about Peter Bunting and also Peter Phillips, because we saw that 1-1, but he won by a very small margin and the next one lost. So people, the 2 persons that were vying for the leader of that party, them basically almost lose and lose. So what is going to happen to the rest? If the head of the snake basically is in disarray, people, it is going to be problematic, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.